We are a go.
And I didn't want to make the roll. You know, you got to make the roll when you're in front of the crypt keeper.
Yep. Would you like to make a ride roll to see if you improve your skill, Osloff?
Let's have a look. 002. Good start. I'm going to guess that's going to be
A fail.
Oh no! Yes, that's true. Sorry, I fell. I want to roll high, didn't I?
Yep.
Hang on, actually, I fail. I'm too good a rider to learn from my mistakes.
Damn.
Okay, we got that out of the way. I'll cross that one off.
That's the maps. That's the maps. That's the maps. Where's the character sheet gone?
And
Give him an athletics roll. I don't know if he uses athletics, but
I think I did all my rolls.
yeah, we're good on that.
That.
That was the only thing I had was the ride roll and the athletic roll, and I failed on both of them. So we'll try it a couple weeks again.
Why do I keep losing pencils? There we go.
Because they don't make enough.
Story of my life. That's done. It's 14. There we go.
So do we get any luck rolls or sanity rolls before we start? Or anything like that?
No. I think we're all good to just get a rocking, right?
Yeah. What about our luck? Do we need it, or is that a different game? Or am I thinking about something?
You're thinking of Ramir Dying Earth with the fancy luck rolls.
There we go. That's it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much up to full power. So
that's right map. So there we go.
Osloff, where were we anyways?
We were in the city of Novdodrak, or how we pronounce it. We had done some carousing. Navdarak. Navdarak.
Yep. There's the city of Navdarak.
Nice place.
The number 2 is the what did I call it? The North Horse Inn.
That rings a bell.
And that is where you've sequestered yourself. Here's you see the first floor down here, then the second floor. And you've put the princess wanted a room to herself. So she's in one of these private rooms with a fireplace. And did you guys get a private room for yourself, for the two of you, or no?
No, we're not spending that type of money.
Yeah.
I just sleep on the floor in one room.
Okay. Yeah, and that would be the common room. You know, in the evening you lay down on the floor.
The woman can have the bed, and Osloff can sleep with her together.
Where the number 5 is, you can see there's the the front gate to come into the city of Navdarak. Number 1 is the entry, the gatehouse. Number 5 is that big tower that I showed you guys in the Discord.
Yes, I remember that. Yep.
And that is known as, let's get it.
Number 5 tower.
That guy, right? So that comes in right in your face as you come in. That's the Tower of the Vulture. That is the
birds. Why is there always got to be birds?
I don't know. They're like security and police of the city.
That tastes like chicken.
So I got this right.
Grandmaster Sluvakan is the leader of the order, the Knight of the Vulture. The city is ruled by Marugus, Great Duke of Navdarak.
Marugus of Navdarak. Oh shit.
Marugus, and you can see where his keep is. That's number 3. That's over on the other side of the west side of the city.
Yeah, the keep number 3. Yep, 10-4. Roger that.
I don't know what number 4 is yet. I don't think I've given 4 anything.
That's that would be the stables or the outhouse.
No,
That's a big building.
It's a big building. I'm thinking granary.
Oh, even better. Food.
And number 2, I gave you guys a loo in the
inn?
North Horse Inn. See that right there?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a 2-seater.
Nice.
Ooh.
Man, I could shack up there for a week.
A sponge on a stick.
The common folk of Vulav are herders of sheep who dress in sheepskin and live in small stone villages. The city of Novdrak, fairly magnificent. You got a grand castle. Some of the avenues are lined with iron statues, large markets and busy taverns. The burghers who look upon the villagers with contempt wear cotton, velvet, and lace and busy themselves with intrigue against each other and the various noble families. And Navdarak, and all the way to the east side of the kingdom of Vulav, or I guess it's northeast from Navdarak, is Gorod. And those 2 cities are vie for prominence over the whole kingdom. That would be the simple political situations in the land.
Okay.
Sounds interesting.
And you are needing to plan your next stage of your journey.
Well, the mission is to get the princess to where she's going, right?
Yeah. And you have the long way and the short way. The short way goes over the mountains. The long way goes due south over the plains or the steppes. And that just takes longer.
All right. Well, Osloff, good call.
Is there such a thing as post in this setting? Can we get
you mean mail?
Yeah.
Messengers? You'd have to arrange it yourself.
Yeah.
You could either, you would arrange it yourself. You would find somebody that you trusted and pay them to do it.
Or going in that direction type thing.
Yep.
Hmm.
So certainly doable.
Just I wonder
if you want to, you may be able to find someone. I don't know if there's, someone is good with crows and can have, I don't know.
Pigeons.
Damn pigeons.
I don't know if you want to.
Carrier pigeons and smoke signals.
I don't know if you want to. I don't know. I suppose you can't communicate back with us, so there's no real point. I was just wondering if it was worthwhile letting our father know what we were doing, but.
Mm-hmm.
If he can't
which route you're taking?
If he can't get in touch with us, I'm not entirely sure what the point is.
Well, look at the map. Should we take the river or go overland?
Let me look at you saying river. I'm not
overland right. Be more direct.
Over the mountains or to the steppes? So we'll go to Lamu.
No, I don't have my map up, so I can't. All I know is you're going to get the princess back.
The more it seems we're kind of surrounded by mountains, more or less. But I think the more direct route seems to be through a thicker mountain range.
Well, we should probably go down the valley and go around the mountains.
Yeah, any checks was like 24 miles.
I will ask around, see if I can find out anything about the journey ahead.
But you know, also, there's something in this town/city.
Yes, right, because the Crypt Keeper has given you detailed environmental details, which is a sure sign of something coming up.
Something going on here. We're gonna.
I will go to the market and just ask around. I'll buy some
Yeah, and I'll go to the
cheap
market.
items.
I will go to the market as well and buy some rations.
The nomads of Sarnad, you see the steppes of Sarnad in the northeast corner of Taram, the big nation. They're a problem sometimes. The trade route due south from Novdarak to, I imagine, what's the... that brings us back to the real map, right? Why would I have that? That's not important. Jesus. Jesus, Beavis.
Oh, where are we?
Tarim, I was just going to see what the capital city of Tarim is.
So we're there. We want to go there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Do that again. I'm paying attention now. Do it again.
Right, we're here.
Yeah.
We want to go here.
To Lamu.
Okay. Can we skirt the mountain range?
I think that's the direct route.
The direct route, yes. And the skirt marks your map is backwards, but anyways,
backwards. Yeah, we would have to go east.
Due south is the trade route into Tarim. I'll pull up the map. I'll get you with the map. I got the map.
Yeah,
Let me get the map, guys. Let me get the map, guys.
Oh, it's mirror image. I can split east and left, east and west, whatever you call it.
I'm not buying it. No way. No how. Right there, you go.
Doesn't matter to me. I can use either hand. So
scale 1 hex is 24 miles.
Ooh.
So that's essentially 1 day
of
a hard march.
On a hard march in good conditions, yeah, and I guess that can hold because I guess there's one pass.
That's a hard march on a road. That's like a marathon. So it'd take 2 days to go 1 hex at walking pace.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So yeah, going south to Tarim and then back west is about a month's journey.
Yeah, it would take like February, a short month.
And then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Where are we now? Tartoon?
We're
11.
We're Navdarak, just below in the country of country of Vulav.
Yeah, I'm fucking now. See it.
Jeez, I can't speak English. Not anything else.
That's all right. My German's horrible. Well, I think we should just travel the trade routes. You know, hook up with a caravan like we did before as hired security.
It's hard to tell where.
The Kathpuka region, I guess, would be where you would start heading west to get into Lamu.
That's not on the.
Nope, it's on this map.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamu's in the snow.
It is. It's quite.
Where-
It's more south than Vulov.
Where's the princess have to go?
She's going to go in the kingdom of Lamu. Her father resides in what's known as the Crimson Castle, and that is in the northeast of the country.
Okay, north.
I'm lost. Y'all figure it out.
Hang on. What? Crimson Castle. We need a draw function on this. What's that do? Settings. That's fine. Oh, virtual background. So we've got like a month's hard journey. I'll ask about the roads to the Moo.
There is a road over the mountains, and then there's a road that's not as treacherous that goes through Tarim and then hooks west.
I'm gonna buy enough rations to get me through.
Everybody eats ready to wait, don't we?
How much that going to cost me?
Rations, you say?
Yeah.
Food, you say?
Armor, living costs, cheap meal, good meal, lodging, clothing. Oh, this game's terrible. There's no ration costs. It's terrible. Throw it out.
No, there is. I'm sure there is. And I will look it up.
I always carry around half a pig with me, anyways. So.
Well, we got. I've gone blind. Oh, we got 12 provisions. I take it all back. 21 days worth of food costs 50 silver pieces.
Oh, heck no.
Ooh, stars.
Mm-hmm. The stars at night.
A big and bright down in the heart of Texas. It's 20 silver to 1 gold. It's 2 and a bit gold. Or we could go hunting. Tell me, old merchant, does much food supplies come from the country of Lamu?
Yes. We have good relations with Lamu.
It looks like we're probably going for another caravan then, aren't we, to be honest? Try it on and they feed us.
Yeah, you can. There's caravans going in both directions, as in over the mountains and the long way south and west.
My friend and I are thinking of heading there. Which way would you recommend? We're taking back our niece. So yeah.
Well, the path over the Koth, what do you call it? The no, not that. I want to go
This
to
is the
this.
easiest route. There's the dangerous route or the easy route.
Yeah,
I say take the road, because that's the way the caravans are not going to go through the mountains.
Hmm.
They're going
That
to take
makes
the
sense.
road.
okay. You're going south, right where
Yeah, get south. Let's get out of this darn snow and ice. And we offer our services as security plus 1 passenger.
and no questions.
And
That's
no
the tricky part, isn't it? What are we negotiating? What were you negotiating for prices? This
Oh.
a little more populated. What 100 silver per person plus food plus your rations.
Well, my price as your escort is 300 silver and free food.
What's your bargain? Phil?
Bargain is 78.
Ooh. Well, I don't know if you're going to get 300, but roll it.
I got a 15.
15.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Okay, he meets you in the middle at 200.
All right.
If you got a
And free-
critical, I would have given it to you.
Caravan
And free food.
to
There's 200 coming to me at the end of the trip. But last time we did this, Osloff, the man died.
side.
You guys are bad luck for caravans. Yep, the first one you left being butchered by Natal Hillman.
Yeah.
The second one died, but we robbed his corpse.
Mm-hmm. So, what will the third look like? Who knows?
Let's not mention that.
Well, if we get there, we get free food for the next month.
That's the main thing.
And if we get there, we each get 200 silver. So payment on arrival.
Yep, that's usually the deal.
Does what's her name? Leilu.
Leilu.
Lady Leilu.
Lady Leilu.
Yeah, lay low.
Oh no, sorry.
Lay lower. Lay lower. So,
Lady Lay Low.
that's the important thing.
Yep. Well, you've got her through so far. You've so she's confident in your skills as bodyguards.
I hate to ask you this, but you being such a fine lady has caused us some problems. Do you know how to wash clothing or cook?
A bit, not much. It's always in the upbringing of a lady to know how to do some of these simple things in the anticipation of marriage.
I already have her in a disguise anyway. So.
So long as she can sort of do, yeah, but as long as she doesn't act
Like a princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're getting close. She's willing to comply.
Sorry. It's just a little bit further.
Just a little bit
Starting-
further, as you say.
Starting to act like a commoner.
So
Mateo is the caravan master.
Say that again.
Mateo.
Mateo. Okay.
Matt.
Hey, Val Kimler died. Did you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that? Was he 65?
65?
Yeah, 65. Yeah.
He had that cancer, didn't he? I think that's what.
That's
Got
too.
me,
I
yeah.
love that movie Willow. When he played
Yeah.
that movie Willow. I mean, he was awesome on that.
Mad Martison or something?
Yeah, Bad Mardigan.
Martigan.
Yeah, he was in the crow's cage. Willow let him out.
Yeah.
And then Thorcha fell in love with him.
Oh, who wouldn't?
Full of potion.
Yeah, one year for Christmas, my wife come home. She had the DVD. She bought the DVD. Said, "Oh, watch Willow every day." I'm like, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, they made who was it? Amazon TV show, didn't they? With but it didn't have him in it, though, unfortunately. They just had Willow.
He did a bunch of good stuff.
It's kind of nice that he was able to do the second Top Gun, because I think he died in that, didn't he? So they had like a send off for him there.
Yeah, that's right. He was in Top Gun. That's what he was famous for. But Willow's a much better movie than Top Gun any day.
Yeah, so she can do some washing clothes and whatnot. Repair. I'm sure she knows needlepoint or needlework.
Lace. They train him in lace.
Mateo wears a breastplate of oxhide.
What the hell is it? Oh, oxhide.
Oxhide, yep.
Leather armor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I could use some of that, right? I could use some of those tables.
No, not tables. Ooh.
Tables, immersion play. Immersion play.
Everybody's left.
No, I'm still here.
I know,
you scared them off for tables.
Scared everybody off.
Were we being joined by someone else, or is he not coming?
He is not. He at the last minute, and what he said was that he acquired a new client that would take away his afternoon time slot.
Oh, that's a shame.
So at least what he says, he's going to remain lurking. He's a big fan of Robert E. Howard,
cool.
and he loves what we're doing. He's a fan of your work, Mark.
Ironically, I'm about to become unemployed, but
I'm well. Sorry to hear that. I hope you have a good support system.
Well, I've got a meeting with the boss for gross misconduct on Monday, so we see how it goes.
Yeah, right. I actually had an interview this morning.
Oh, how'd that go?
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went well. I mean, it was pretty easy, and it wasn't even that long. But It was on giving you situations at work and how you resolve them.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Uh-oh. That's what my Sherry said. She goes, make sure you lie.
And smile, be polite.
Yep, smile, be polite, and lie. But no, it was very, very strange.
Yeah, don't tell them what you really think.
No, you never do.
Yeah.
You never do. But they were out of here we are. They were out of Grand Junction. So I was intellectually their superior.
Oh, get out. Now that's another lie.
Don't forget, we're going live, so you better say they're fantastic people.
Yeah,
awesome.
exactly. Yeah. They were awesome. No, exactly. They were. I'll tell you, through this process, it's been much tighter than our Secretary of Defense handles classified information.
Not in a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, no, it's there's a each step is very secure in a sense, as in with any federal system, I think it's really robust against hacking and fuckery.
I must admit, I wish I could have used the I don't recall in my
oh my god
disciplinary meetings I've had.
Oh my God. I mean, there should be penalties for just flat out lying. It's like, oh, that's actually not really possible
You
for
must
you
know.
not to recall 10 days ago when this shit hit the fan. So
Just call me Oliver North.
Yeah, because my boss is going, well, you wrote this. I'm going, I don't remember. If I wrote it, fair enough. You didn't say this, Mark. I didn't think it was important at the time.
It was,
Now
not on paper.
Now it seems to be really, really important. Are you trying to trick me in this? Well, yeah. Well, good luck. To say, I'm not looking forward to.
I figured I'd break out my leather armor while we're here. I don't think you guys seen this before.
Oh yeah, your archery thing.
oh, there you go. Get all beefed up.
Wonder if it still fits. I got put on some weight.
Mateo's caravan
Okay.
is 4 wagons, but they're in pretty rough shape. He uses oxen.
Oop. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had the chest strap added.
Did it just have the waist one before, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's custom made. The man in the
Oh, nice.
there's a gherkin. Man in the what was that? The leather shop here in town.
Oh.
Custom made. I found the vest, but I had him do the belts for me. With the rivets up here.
Oh, the riveted on. Okay.
Yeah, and the rivets up here across the belt and the buckles. And the bottom, that one goes all the way around the back.
So
Oh, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, he made the belt I'm wearing. He made that for me custom too.
Well, I could do the custom belt.
Yeah. Two generations of leather workers. So, and I found a vest at a thrift store
You're joking.
for $2 for the vest.
Yeah.
I said I got to do something with this, and I took it to Dawn down to the leather shop and told him what I wanted. He said, "Yeah, sure, that's no problem."
That's a bargain for
And
$2.
he made the waist belt for it. And then he called me a week later and said, "Well, I got this belt for you. I finished your belt." I was like, "No, I already ordered that." I said, but I went down there and looked at it, and I said, "I'm not walking out here without it." He charged me $40 for the damn belt for my pants.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm like, "That's good." Now I got the whole set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's thick too. This stuff's like damn.
stab yourself with a knife. See if it deflects a blade.
No, I'll do that tomorrow. I got enough problems when I fall over the hill out back.
There you go.
In the thorn bushes and blackberries. And like, what the hell? Darn, I've done it again.
Mateo is planning on leaving in the morning.
So, what is he transporting?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Items that nobody wants to steal, and he won't be attacked.
Let's see if I can.
We've had slaves and fish, wasn't it, the last one?
Ooh, there's another use for this.
Mateo, he's got it on his iPod. He's good. No, in the wintertime, I wear this underneath my jacket.
Under my jacket?
Don't even know I have it, you know?
So you had braces as well, didn't you, for your archery? Did you have the leather braces? The kind of wristbands?
What do you got? Oh, these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have them, but the way I do it now, I get better. I don't need them.
Okay.
But if you shoot a lot, yeah. Well, I put glove on,
Yeah, so the fingers gloves. Yeah.
and the brace on the arm on the inside of your forearm you need. But I've gotten better with it. So as long as I just wear like a long sleeve shirt, I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah.
A lot of foodstuffs. He's got blackberries.
Okay.
What else?
Sounds a safer load.
He's hoping to trade down in eventually in Lamu to get a line on Lotus, Yellow Lotus. That's what he's angling for. He's carrying herbs of mace and tea.
Berries. So what was? Sorry, did you say what was the mace thing?
It's a herb,
It's a herb. Okay.
a spice.
Oh, okay. Spice.
No silver lotus. Well, probably
No, he probably hasn't even heard of.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the south before I can find that.
We really should have brought some of that mud with us as well, to be honest. Yellow.
He has a box of hoods, cloaks, wool cloaks, because there's a lot of wool, plentiful wool in Vulav, and so getting wool, bolts of wool is pretty affordable. Ooh, this is another one. This is a good one.
Uh-oh.
He has about 10 hunting dogs.
Yeah. That's good. We get to listen to them bark all day long.
Yeah,
Well, at least
no
we'll have
shit.
some guards. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we won't be snuck upon.
And my friend, he got like 20 hunting dogs. I'm like, what the hell? They're tearing up your yard. And he only goes hunting once a year. Like, what the?
And a bundle of iron curtain rods.
Oh, okay.
Iron rods.
Yeah, he's a merchant. He's just buying shit that he thinks he can sell in Lamu. We depart in the morning.
Okay,
And-
good.
Early.
The castle will need curtains. We got something to hang them on now.
How many people are with him? How big's the group?
He's
Four
got
wagons and-
he's got what did I say? Yeah, he's got 4 wagons. They're pulled by teams of oxen. And so he has 12 employees for drovers, animal care, animal handling.
Okey-dokey. Not
They
Not
seem
a
to
bad
be
size.
mostly of a background of farmer and blacksmith type trades, craftsmen of a certain sorts, short swords, daggers that they carry.
Basic arms. Oops.
Mm-hmm. A few of them wear leather armor.
Any bows? Any range weapons?
No, nope.
Okay. I'm not surprised at the prices. Okay.
Mateo.
Do you know what? I could. What am I writing down here? I've got a notebook over here. That'd be better.
He's a tall, thin man. Long black hair.
Cool. Okay.
And he's always pulling on his nose when he's thinking.
I do that. Well, I usually just pick my nose. Suit yourself.
Well, imagine you'll be returning to the North Horse Inn to inform the Lady Leilu.
Yep, we got to scoop her up.
Yeah. 12 guys, 4 wagons.
And coming into the common room, you're hailed by a man in a purple tunic, chain of some sort around his neck with like some type of badge. He's blonde, curly hair, average height, but piled with muscle. As only a young man who has never been marked with disease. He hails you. He's at the bar drinking a tankard of ale. And he calls to you two and says he would like to have a word with you, travelers.
Certainly, sir. How are you doing today?
I am Captain Piste, a knight of the Vulture. I've always liked to take the measure of men, strangers coming and going in Nabdarak.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm a female.
That's right. In short, too.
I'm looking up when I talk to him.
And in one of the tables near the door, once you notice what he's wearing, there's 4 other guys at that table near the door that have purple tunics over their chainmail. So he has come with a
So retinue.
a patrol, a squad.
Yeah, they're cops. I get it.
And he he invites you over to. We should take the table in the southwest corner, where we can talk in a bit of privacy.
Yeah, sure. Osloff, would you like to talk to the sheriff?
I don't think we've got much option, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Gentlemen, there has been rumor that you travel with an important person. And he holds up his hand, says, don't worry. This is nothing but of friendly concern, because if it's the person we think it is, it's very important we see them safely on their way. And I think I speak of a certain woman of royalty, and my Grand Master has asked me to come and vet the person and verify her identity, because the other option is you guys could be rogues looking to pull a fast one on the king of the Crimson Castle, Maragas. No, he's not Maragas. What's his name? Maragas is the king here. And you can accompany me, but if she's near at hand, I would love to meet with her and ask her a few questions so I could verify her identity.
Well, you mentioned Crimson Keep or so.
Yes, yep. Crimson Castle is her
Oh,
home.
sorry.
And where did I? Oh, no,
Do we have?
let's give her father a name, shall we? Garth.
Benjamin.
Garth.
Garth. Garth. No. Dad.
Duke of the East. Resides in the Crimson Castle.
Well, at least he's got a nice name rather than Duke of the Headhunters or something.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, because the king here, or actually he's a duke. The great Duke of Norvac is also known as the Witch Slayer, Maragus the Witch Slayer.
Oh, that's handy. Oh, hang on. Unless she's a witch. So he's not Maragus is the Duke, sorry, of this town.
Yeah, he's the sovereign of this city.
Oh, correct. Okay.
And the Knight of Vulture is his police and security. City guard.
Is sense the skill to see if people's like body language, if they're lying, or teach track?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, I've got 10 in it. That's no 29. Close but no cigar.
Yeah.
I can't really get a feel of the man.
Like I said, he's piled with muscle. He has a confident air. He's got a squad of men with him, so he's no shrinking violet. He's got a wool purple cloak, wide belt, sturdy boots.
Do you mind if I just have or strangers? Do you mind if I have a quick conversation with my friend here?
Certainly, and of course, I would not want to bring her down into the common room. We should visit her in her chambers for my interview. For her safety, of course. My men will stay in the common room.
Once we've got a bit of privacy. So what do you think, sorry?
Well, I'm going to talk to the sheriff.
He seems to know a lot of it.
And I'm going to say, these are not the George you're looking for.
He seems to know a lot about us already.
Yeah, well, I can do something now. No, but there's no way out at that point. So this is not the lady you're looking for.
Yeah, you're having a private conversation with Oslov at the table. The Captain Piste has returned to the bar. Wait for you guys to finish. So you're talking with Oslov right now.
No, okay.
The other
I'm not letting them upstairs. The princess is still in the room. I'm not letting them up there. Ain't no way. And I'm skipping the fast talk. I'm gonna walk up to the top of the stairs and stand there and tell the princess to get her ass out of bed.
Well, it's late in the day. You won't be leaving till the morning.
Oh shit.
Oslov, what are you doing? What's your next move?
I will back. Actually, I'll go up to the captain, Piste, and say, look, may I ask, what is the likely, if she is who you claim to be, what is the likely outcome? What do you want with her?
The likely outcome is that she will be a guest of the Grand Master this evening, and you folks are invited, and then we will discuss the plans on how you're going to safely get to the Castle Crimson, which would probably entail an escort that the Grand Master will choose.
Oh, I'm tempted.
I'm cool with an escort. We need more backup.
That is it's a most generous offer. Tell me, have you heard of Kenneth Mall?
Yes, yes, I've heard of that fiend
Oh, that's
and
good.
his deprivations.
I will again.
And we keep an eye out on the walls for those half giants that are rumored to be passing through our wooded hills and causing death and destruction wherever they go.
I can put your mind at ease with them. Those giants exist. We've encountered them already on the roads here.
Have you encountered them in numbers?
A small traveling band so far, but we believe they were involved in. There's a fort not far from here. We believe they were involved in the attack on that. We barely escaped with our lives. Was it Fort Kennick?
Kinway.
Kingway.
Yep, Fort Kinway. Yep, an important way stop on the way between the two cities of Vulav.
I will try that sense again because why not? Nope, 35.
Well, will you be entertaining us to dine this evening? Sun's going down. It's dinner time.
Well, it depends on whether you travel with the VIP or not, because otherwise you're men of honor or your dogs. If your dogs, I'm sure there will be no dinner for you.
Oh, I'm going with the VIP. Definitely.
So he would like to interview her.
Sure.
We'll let her know first so she can get prepared, and I suppose it's her decision to some extent.
She's just been invited to court.
So yeah, we invite Captain Pichet up too.
Okay.
It would be an insult not to show up.
Well, she's still in our sort of care, isn't she? So
Yeah, she's still in her room, if that's what you asked. But yeah, the captain would just need a brief few words with her. Had some questions to ask her.
Okay, I'll summon the captain to the top of the stairs. Just me and him. You, captain, and me. We'll go and talk to her.
No problem.
Oslop, you stay with the deputies downstairs.
I'll nod and head towards their table.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to walk in the room. I'm going to say, you have an invitation from the captain of the guards, from the lord of the city.
And he introduces himself. I'm Captain Piste. And I've been instructed by my Grandmaster to ask you a few questions to verify your identity, if you would be so kind.
Now, she's NPC, so that's up to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna. What are they? He asked. What's her name? He asked some questions of her kin.
Show me the birthmark.
And he's satisfied that she is who she says she is, and they should head to the Tower of the Vulture to meet the Grandmaster.
Wait, the Tower of the Vulture?
Yeah, the Grandmaster is in charge of the Knights of the Vulture.
They reside in the keep. The dining hall is in the keep, not in that tower.
The Grandmaster is at the tower, and that's where you'd be going to have the Grandmaster.
I thought it was
interview.
like the mayor, lord of the city. But
if the Grandmaster is satisfied, then most likely.
Oh my gosh!
If the Grandmaster is satisfied, he's the one that's got to call it, and then yes, he will be arranging the dinner at the castle. He is not going to disturb the Duke, the Great Duke, without absolute certainty.
Well, we step in it now. Might as well go.
He says just to confirm, innit? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering where the food is at.
Yep. And and the Captain Pistay does what the Grandmaster tells him to do.
okay, we arrange. Can we have some time? Will you be coming to collect us, or are we going now?
Oh no, we're gonna go. He's ready to escort you over there now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The time is now.
Are we okay to bring our weaponry? Not that it's going to make much difference against the whole police force, but
Yeah, they're not they're not concerned.
Drad.
They're not concerned. So you enter the Tower of the Vulture there. And you go up to the, I guess it would be the second floor, and there's a table, and Captain Pistay tells you to wait here, and he goes up the stairs to another level, and then he comes down with the Grand Master. The Grand Master wears robes, purple robes.
Just before he comes down, can I ask Lua, does she know of these people? Is there any connection between her father and this place?
Yes, but that was a long time ago, before I was born.
Was it a good connection, or?
Yes. As my father tells it, he came to the Grand Duke's aid against his enemies to the east.
Oh, good.
And he tells it, of course, I'm sure with some embellishment, but it was quite dramatic. The timely arrival and all.
Well, that's a relief.
Okay. Then the Grand Master comes down, warmly welcomes her warmly, does a lot of asking questions about you guys in her company. Like, where'd you meet them? Why are you traveling with them? And then, she gives answers, and he's always looking up, at you two, and then back to her.
Down to me.
Down to you. Yep. They're a strange one. They're just a strange one. They stood out when they came in through the gate. They were instantly reported to us as suspicious. And he goes, and I must insist, since I am, it is you, Leilu, that you spend the evening for your security in the castle, and that we all travel to the Grand Duke, announce you, and prepare and have a feast, and let him be aware of what's going on. Because, of course, this is we have diplomatic relationships with the Castle Crimson. And I cannot let you leave the city without the Duke knowing of your situation. He is aware that you have been kidnapped, but that was many months ago, and now this would be just great news for the Great Duke, to know that you will be being safely returned.
Does he mention anything about Arcaneth Mall, or?
Yes, he interrogates her about everything and anything she knows about Galuga.
Okay.
The Citadel, military information that someone would interrogate for, like, does he have men at arms? This, that, the other thing.
Well, tonight we feast. In the morning we'll leave.
We have to cancel the caravan guy, aren't we? We have to go.
Well, we'll go out with the caravan. We'll leave together in the morning. We'll feast tonight.
Matua. So
Mateo.
Mateo, sorry, because we're staying here tonight and then going to the castle tomorrow, so we'll miss.
You're going to the castle now.
Okay, sorry, no problem.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
gone
we-
through a
we are-
vetting process. The Grand Master believes what's going on, that it is Leilu, and now it's time to go up to the castle, the keep.
So the cat's out of the bag.
Yep.
So we have to meet your lord. And we are the escorts of this royal princess.
And the Grand Master asked, "What's your arrangement with Leilu? What do you expect? What are you expecting as a
my
reward
arrangement is to return her safely to her father.
in exchange for what? You're not doing this out of the goodness of your heart, are you?"
Oh, a horse. A good horse.
Grandmaster
A war
laughs.
horse. No, a really good one. A nice war horse.
He thinks
With
that
like-
would be funny
With
to
like
see.
armor on it.
He thinks that would be quite funny to see you on a war horse, and he goes, and then he gets deadly serious. No,
No,
really,
it's
what is
okay.
his,
It's
what
an
is the
Arabian.
arrangement?
They're smaller.
What is your arrangement? Your stories
were-
are amusing, but what is the deal?
Father was desperate, and we were promised a reward, a monetary reward, which I can't remember how much it was at the time.
Yeah, but it's something substantial, right?
I think it was just a lot of money. I think money.
Yeah, I think it's what did we
Mon-
say? Like 1,000
coin.
gold? 1,000 gold? Does that sound about right? Does that sound within reason of a task that you have been taking, that you've been on for a month and a half?
Yes. It was
I just want the war horse with bone armor. So I match. So I get a matching set.
her father was desperate. I believe he has hired many similar groups such as us. He didn't want to send a large force in there because that would attract too much attention. And he promised us gold if we were able to complete the task. And we were just the lucky ones to find her and rescue her from the dark clutches of that vile, evil sorcerer.
That
And we
just
have-
went to shit. Sorry. I was
We were
showing
lucky-
you a picture of the castle.
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to find the lady and rescue her from the Arcaneth Mall's dungeons before he was able to perform some kind of evil ritual. And we have been making haste as quick as we can back to her father.
So would it be safe to say that you may have stirred up Arcaneth Mall?
I believe he wants the princess greatly. He seems to be very annoyed that we had rescued her. We have been harassed on our journey back.
Yes. The Grand Duke will need to know all of this so we can make preparations for any incursions by his hillmen.
What is that tapping?
Oh, the tapping was probably me doing this.
No, it's
No.
not. Sounds like. Can you hear it, or is it just me? It's stopped now.
I did.
Oh, it's,
Yes, that is me just leaning against my desk and wiggling it just a teeny bit.
Look at that. And a war horse is 250 gold, so high quality trade.
Yep, and with all the barding and shit like that, you could
extra.
get up a little higher. But yeah, that's like almost 1/3 of the take.
I will
1,000.
also tell him about the werewolf that we encountered.
Black magic is visiting our lands.
He seems to be using the Hillman mostly as, but we saw others. He had guards in his castle, and we were attacked by some shapeshifter. And he also seems to be able to control animals. We've encountered lots of wolves and other creatures.
Well, the Amazons in the far frozen north have always been rumored to be masters of wolves. So his reach extends far to the frozen north beyond Galuga, it seems, if that be the case.
Yeah, I killed him. He's not going to be a problem anymore.
So I'm not sure if you could. I don't know. Sorry, I lost train of thought there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have scouts out in the wilderness, but if they ever encountered any wolves. Thought Kincaid was attacked by a mighty host.
Well, we'll be sending out. We'll certainly send out the Rangers to inspect the road, the trade route east. That will certainly be in order.
I'm not sure how many are following us, but there are definitely people tracking us.
Well, if you've ever encountered Hillmen, you know that it doesn't take many to cause much havoc.
No, they're mighty warriors. But as my companion says, they can be defeated, and they have been in the past. And I'm sure your men could be a good match for them.
My men are well trained. Our walls are sturdy and strong.
So can I have another drumstick? The carrots and potatoes taste great.
Yeah, you haven't got there yet. You're not paying attention much, but
I'm so hungry.
Is there anything else we could be rolling? Let's see, I'm not doing very good on sense.
no, you haven't. You're gonna have to go with your gut on this one, Olaslav.
No.
So the Grand Master says it's time to head to the castle. And you easily gain entrance to the castle because of, the Grand Master's rank.
Yeah.
The Grand Master goes where he wishes. He pulls a lot of weight in this town. You go through sturdy double doors. The castle is made out of stone. There's a short passageway to another set of double doors that are open, and then you're in a perpendicular wide hall passageway with another set of double doors in front of you, and this is where the dining hall is, banquet hall and throne room for Moragas, and that is opened up, and you enter. There's two big long tables on either side, to the east and west. To the north end of the hall, banquet hall, is hung a large tapestry that descends from high up, fastened high up, and all the way to the floor, purple and red and green. It must be showing Moragas's great feat of killing witches, I guess. There's a lot of burn witches on it.
Purple, red, and green, those are not contrasting colors. Those must look horrible.
Yeah, probably it does. A queen or a duke, or a duchess. He does have a duchess that sits next to him, and he stands up and as you guys enter, can it be true? Is it true have you safely returned to the land of the living Lalu? You were given up for lost, though I feared to tell that to your father, as he never gave up hope. And she's like, yes. I remember well your father coming to the timely aid that made me the Grand Duke of Ulav. And it brings me great pleasure to see that I will be able to see you revisited back home in one piece against all the odds.
Did you say Grand Duke of Love?
I'm sorry?
Did you say the Grand Duke of Love?
No, the Grand Duke of... No, he didn't.
Oh, sorry.
I did. Vulav. No, he claims himself as the Grand Duke of all of Vulav.
Wow.
Even though, that's debatable. He's definitely the Lord and Sovereign of Navdarak and the immediate surroundings.
So yeah, I'm sort of bowing and...
Mm-hmm. And then he's like, yes, tell me all about yourselves, the ones that travel with the fair princess. What is your story?
We were just lucky, my lord. We needed work, and we were in the right place at the right time. But I fear that we may have brought evil with us.
And he looks at the Grand Master and goes, yes, there's much to discuss about trouble in the land.
We were just fortunate to be able to find the lady and are trying to take her home to her father. We are. I am just an old man who was fortunate to be able to help. Nothing special. I come from no great house.
And he goes, what is the Duke asks, what in exchange for the service did the Duke Garth of the Crimson Castle promise? And at this, the Grand Marshal whispers in the Duke's ear, and his eyes go a little wide, but he nods, and he goes, well, you gentlemen are in luck. We can save you the trouble. I'll happily have it arranged that you will be paid in full, and you may go on your way. Princess Leilu is with family now.
No.
No,
I made an oath to deliver the princess to her father, and I never give up an oath.
Well, you have no more need to support your oath.
Excuse me?
Yes, you may either sit and enjoy dinner and receive your pay.
Lay low.
No.
Lay low. What do you
Yes.
want to do?
What does she want to do? Let's get a pie graph going. I'm going to have to roll.
Pie graph. Oh my gosh.
Well, I got to come up with
Now
that.
we got to do geometry.
Well, I'm just coming up with odds of what she's partial to you guys. You've come so far. Okay.
I'm not giving up till I deliver personally to her father.
The princess says that she would feel most comfortable to at least have you two travel with her in whatever entourage he attempts to.
That's what we're doing.
And so Well, then I rescind my offer of payment in full. That will be something that you'll have to deal with Garth. But still, we can dine at least in a civil manner.
Yeah, sure. Give me the carrots and the potatoes and the chicken breast. We good with that?
I'm thinking he wants the us gone. He wants to return for political reasons, I suppose, to return the princess. He wants. I'm not sure he wants us there to. No, we saved her.
Yep, you saved her. No, he's the Grand Duke. He was taking control of the situation like a Grand Duke would.
Makes sense.
But the princess has vouched for you, so he's agreed that you will join the entourage. He instructs the Grand Master to arrange a patrol or a troop, and we must go the most direct route to go over the mountains to have her returned as quickly as possible.
The mountains.
So the Grand Duke prefers the other route than you were planning on taking.
Well, he knows the land better than us.
Yeah, we'll take his route. He's gonna turn on us anyways. We get halfway up to the top of the mountain, they're gonna turn on us and try to steal the princess anyways. I can just see that coming.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that if we could accept his offer, get the payment, and just say,
No.
Can we just accompany her?
No, we got to get the mission is to get the princess home.
Yeah, but if he's taking her home, if he just wants to be the big guy, he says, "No, I saved her."
No, that's bullcrap.
We can just be like servants.
Mission.
Okay.
So we take the payment. What are we gonna do? We take the payment, and then they're gonna try to assassinate us.
I think they may try and assassinate us if we go with them, claiming that.
Yes, we might as well make some mileage before we get assassinated.
This guy didn't save her; we did. Fair enough. I'm with you. I will back your play.
So far, you have the princess on your side.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That is a very good thing. Okay. We feast. Feast well. Moraga spends the dinner talking a lot with Lelo, the Lady Lelo.
Lady Lola.
Talking about the good old days when he knew her as just a little child.
Is the captain with us?
Yeah, the captain's there.
I will try and talk to the captain, just telling them what we encountered, what we faced, what we saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's thinking I'm actually going to have to put a strain on the guard. I'm thinking 20 soldiers. And we go on horseback.
Oh, darn. Well, at least I can get a horse.
Leave nothing to chance.
How modern are chariots in this setting? Because I'll let him know that
there are chariots, but they're not being used around here. Okay. You'll see more chariots farther south in the desert kingdoms.
I just let him know that a kind of Maul did follow us on a chariot at one stage.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Yep, he had that nice big fat ravine. That would be a practical in the summer months to use.
Just no.
And just having one to get around is much easier than trying to get like 100 around.
Because not only is he a sorcerer, he seems to be well equipped with military gear, items, supplies.
Well, what has lingered in the cellars of Galuga, I would not know. but the kingdom of Yig and the city states there have always been constantly at war with their environment and each other.
Have any of... Ooh. I'll ask if any of the other rulers have encountered a Kenneth Mall up there.
That mostly Yig. That Yig he's attempting to get to defeat all the other 5 kingdoms and make them come to heel and acknowledge him as the king of Yig.
Makes sense.
But what is his designs after that? We do not know. Hopefully he just wants to sit in his icy fortress far to the north, and that'll be the end of it.
And our characters know that he's trying to put his dead wife's soul into Leilua. Is that right?
Yes, yeah. So the captain, when he's talking to you, is going, but that's probably not going to be the case. We must prepare for war, as if this is his true design. It does not sound something like a madman would give up easily, because clearly he is mad with his dealings with demons and black magic. He's clearly lost all reason.
And I also mention Boris the White and the ziggurat.
Boris the White.
He is risen again.
That name in a long time. He's an old king. It's been dead quite some time.
Yes, we last left him and his court. They were going out to hunt down our Kenneth Mall. I do not know if they were able to leave the ziggurat intact or just mere ghosts. Memories.
Well, we can only pray that vengeance of some sort is being heaped on our Kenneth Mall.
So, how are the undead seen in this setting? Are they evil or kind of neutral?
It depends on where you are. Around here, the undead are evil.
Evil, okay.
Yep. They will take your soul. They hunger for the life that they once lived.
Well, I've never met a friendly undead, if that's what you mean.
But in the southern countries of Yar Aman, where the practice of mummification is taken to an art, they claim to commune with their ancestors as if they were there on a daily basis.
Well,
and consult for wisdom and direction.
Well, Boris wasn't too bad. He seemed a jolly chap, but hopefully he's been able to slow down any pursuit.
Well, that was in the past. We need to move forward.
So
okay. The Duke tells the Grand Master to return in the morning with the escort train, the troop that is going to be sent out for his approval, and he will want you guys to be headed off in great haste. First thing in the morning.
I'll ask if a servant can take a message to the caravan, Ateo.
Certainly, easily taken care of.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to accompany him.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case we need a friendly person later on.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to stiff the guy, right?
Is anything odd happening during is this banquet involving lots of people, or is it just...
No, it's very it's the captain, the Grand Master, you, the princess,
and
The Duchess who says nothing and excuses herself early, and the rollicking Maragas, who's drinks his fill of wine. He's
I will
one too, and a loud one.
I will try a sense on the Duchess. A suspicious. No, I don't.
He wears Maragas wears a bearskin cloak, crown, amulet of authority.
I'll ask if he has had people go missing as well in his city.
No, he has not. We have been
okay.
fortunate to be spared, though it's been reported that hillmen have passed through our kingdom and left a wake of destruction in their passage, traveling south.
Okay. Well, it seems he hasn't infiltrated here. I can't think of anything to ask or to check. Seems legit, but I'm suspicious, especially of the lady.
So yeah, the princess will stay overnight. You guys are instructed to return with the Grand Master and the captain and the escort train tomorrow morning.
So the princess is staying here.
Yes. Yep. For safety and security, can't have her in a tavern where any assassin, thieves, scum would try to get their hands on her. Must be well known that she is in town. It's hard to keep rumors like this tamped and secret, especially when you travel with a black pygmy.
Yes. I suppose that she is a rarity in these lands. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not sure if Sari will be happy leaving the princess here, but
if not, you would get a reaction that you could expect from a royalty. They don't take that shit at all, do they? Now,
no.
They just call your guards and throw you in the dungeon to let you rot.
So what just happened?
The princess is staying here at the castle, and we're heading back to the Vulture Keep. And then
I know you guys are let go to the Vulture Keep is not going to put you guys up. You get to stay at the North Horse Tavern, North Horse Inn.
No, we get the. We're heading out in the morning. I thought we had already left.
No, you're just finishing up dinner.
Oh, okay.
So you're happy leaving the princess here?
No, I'll room with the princess. I'm not letting her out of my sight.
Well, that was unacceptable.
Unacceptable?
We don't know you. I'm the Duke, and I don't know you. You're not staying under my house.
I'm her escort.
You'll be her escort in the morning, and you'll be joining the escort in the morning.
I still don't like it.
It's not for you to like or not like.
I'm not letting her out of my sight.
You will be tonight.
No, sorry. Let's go back to the Horse Inn. It's fine.
Well, then we might as well just leave. Because she's not going to be there in the morning. They're going to kidnap her.
Are you slandering me in my own hall?
You're damn right I am.
Whoop, calls the guards. 6 come over to take you into custody.
No, hell no.
Okay.
I've never met this woman in my life. I just came here to sell some fish.
I made an oath to this princess. I'm not leaving it alone.
Okay, there's 6 men at arms closing in on you.
All right.
They draw blades and
those
say,
odds.
drop your weapons or be hewn down where you stand.
All right. Is this ranged or melee?
This is melee. You're in a.
Oh, yeah. Even better.
I immediately drop my weapons.
Okay.
Back away.
Okay, they've got a dexterity of 13.
That was that a D10 plus your dex on it?
Oh yeah. I got to roll a d10. Okay,
Sorry.
so they're for this round they have 6. They have a 19.
Oh, initiative, you said?
Yep.
Is what? D10 plus dex?
Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. I rolled a 6. Where's my D10? There's my dex dice. 7 plus 13. 20.
20. You may go first.
Oh, nice, speedy.
And Oslef, what do you got for a dex score?
23, 24.
What would you like to do first? It sounds like you just you dropped your weapons.
I'm trying to persuade people not to. Yeah, I'm dropping weapons. No. We don't want any trouble.
Sorry, it's your action.
Well, it's only 6 of them. I'm going to hit number 1 with my battle axe.
Okay.
And I hit. I got a 44. My battle axe skill is 87. So that's a
Yep. Okay. So the guard attempts to parry and gets a 56 and does not parry.
What the hell is my D8? Oh, there it is.
Oh no, multiple dice.
D8 plus 2. So that gives me 7 points of damage on number 1.
Okay. Let's see what his chainmail absorbs. His chainmail absorbs none. So let's roll a hit location.
Links fly up in the air like silver
Roll a
droplets.
d20. Sorry.
A D20.
Yep. We're gonna get a hit location.
I got a 20.
You take off his right arm.
Imagine that.
Swing! Blood flies everywhere. And then the other guards close in on you. 4 can attack at one time.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure that will buff out.
27, that's a hit, 1 hit. Let me get all the 63, a miss. 43 is a hit. And a miss. Okay, you're struck twice. Would you like to try to parry or dodge?
Dodge.
Okay, what's your dodge skill? You have 2 to dodge. Two attacks.
My
to
dodge skill is 92.
Okay, the first one is at 92. The second one is at 62.
I rolled a 100.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh, shit.
They anticipate your maneuver. One of the guards that didn't participate in the well, you got 5 standing, 4 attack. The 5th one kicked the bench at the back of your calves and fucked up your maneuver. And so the attack was swords. You take 11 points of damage. Do you got any armor on?
I'm dead. Oh, my armor.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
they-
armor. Yeah, my armor is 1d8.
Okay. You took what? You took 11 points of damage. Roll a 1d8 minus 1. 1d8, whatever it was.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
What's your total hit points?
9.
9. So you
I'm
are.
down to 3.
Yeah, you're gonna be conscious for 3 more combat rounds before you succumb to bleeding. It's another round of initiative.
What about my second dodge?
You don't get it. You failed. You had a critical failure. That's just massive. That's just a massive loss.
You got fucked up.
21 for Oslaf.
21 for the guards.
Can I persuade them to stop?
You may try. You may try.
No, please, my friends. She is a woman. She is very protective. She sees the princess as her daughter. Please, stop. Do I have to make a fast talk or persuade?
Yes.
They're shit.
Either one. Either one. Take your choice.
Well, they're both 15, so let's go for persuade. 19. No, 19. Shit, I thought I'd done it then. No.
Sorry, I need a initiative score from you.
$10 plus 13, 23.
3. Nice.
Nice. What would you like to do? It's your action.
I'm going to attack.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Sorry, don't surrender.
Uh, 0 and 2. 2.
That's a critical hit. Roll your damage dice twice and add them together.
7. Well, actually, I think I got 12 plus 1. Is damage? No, I don't. 7 and 2, 9.
9. Stick one through the chest. He gasps. He bubbles blood. He's definitely steps back and looks like he's going about the business of slowly dying as he bleeds out. And you are now attacked. Miss. Critical failure, total miss. He drops his sword. And then hit. Would you like attempt to parry one of the hits?
No, dodge.
Dodge, okay.
94. I missed my dodge.
Jesus Christ.
Sucks. I'm dead.
You just took 8 points of damage.
I'm dead.
The armor you might roll the D8 on a
I
D8.
need to roll my armor. 4.
So 4 damage? Oh, you only had 3.
Yeah, I had 3. So I'm dead.
Yep. The pygmy is cut down. Oslaf, you're allowed to leave and not come back.
Thank you, my lord. May I take her body?
Yes, you may.
I pick up the small form. Oh, sorry, and leave somewhat hastily.
Very good.
Luckily, I'm a necromancer, so.
Is there resurrection in this game?
No, you'll be rolling up a new character for next session. What would you like to do now, Oslaf?
Find the church, a temple, a church to drop Sari off.
Okay. Let's see what the gods are. What type of gods are? Yeah. Ooh, I may not have.
My gods of the winter. I'm not.
One, book 2. I may not have a book 3 anymore. I gotta look at it like a peasant on a PDF.
Sorry, I'm not sure if.
Oh, Mark, thank you for the review of book 3 of USR Deluxe Sword and Sorcery.
Oh, okay, no worries.
And also, did you read the other person's comments?
I've not looked there for a while, to be honest.
But I have to agree with him. There was things that he was disappointed at, but I can't argue that it's not true.
Oh.
So
Oh, look at that.
Take the good with the bad.
As long as it's constructive.
Well, it is. I don't know. It's but I'll let you read it at your leisure and give your opinion, not to color it. But
I already have another character in my notebook anyway. So
Trying to find. Where's Dodge? Where's this? There you go. So
that was good ones. You hate to let the good ones go.
current PDFs. Here we go.
Where was Sari from?
I got Hera. I still have Hera.
From the
Jaka.
Silver Isles.
Oh.
Yeah, Patahan. The Sunken Isles of Tahana.
You worship monstrous slugs.
Sorry. The Silver Lotus Isles, exactly. No, they will not know what her... I was going to look at the local religions of the far north. I'm going to look to Lamu, because Lamu would be the most...
Yeah.
How the hell you got to dodge a 92 when you miss twice?
Twice.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
That's messed up.
It was that bench that hit you in the back of the legs. That's what ruined it all.
The cult of Yat Kamath.
Yat Kamath.
Oh, that's right. It's a roll of the dice, you know. Had a bad day. I got her. She's ready to go.
Nice. Keep all Sari's goods, because I'll pass them on.
Okay.
I really like that character. Damn it.
That's going to pay for the funeral rites, right?
Well, no, Sari was a
you can have my 500 silver pieces. Put it in your pocket.
She was a multi-millionaire. I'll pass it on to your new character. So
I was carrying 520, but then we bought rations.
What'd you say, Oslav?
Well, I'll pass it on to the new character, so it keeps us all up together.
Yat Kamath, the spider god of Lemu. Black idols of Yat Kamath. Monstrous eight-legged god worshipped for centuries.
So I'll just walk to the temple and please, preacher, my friend has died. I wish, could you bury her?
Yes, Yat Kamath will enfold your slain friend, your dead friend, into her eight-legged embrace.
Thank you. And then I'll return to the inn, dejected. And then my plan is to drink a little, raise a toast, and then lurk around in the early hours of the morning outside the castle to follow at a distance if possible.
Make a luck save to not go on a total debauch. This is your carousing.
Is that easy or?
Your luck is your power. Power times 5, and you got to roll. So you got to get 55 or less.
Oh, okay. Come on, baby. I'm gonna get pissed, aren't I?
Yep.
I'm gonna get 96. I am absolutely hammered. Sorry.
Okay, so divest yourself of 25% of your total wealth that you have on you.
Ooh, Jesus Christ! Carousing again. I've only got how much? Where's my gold?
You're on your own, buddy.
Are you injured? Because you do get a healing roll.
No, I was not injured.
Okay.
Yeah, I got severely injured twice.
And now you need to roll a D100. Let's see what your failed carousing result is.
23. Is this? Right, just change that to.
These bad rolls are coming at just really bad times.
I've got to roll what? Sorry.
I'm just saying your bad rolls are coming at really bad times. They're really changing the trajectory of your character arc.
It was a D10, sorry, was it?
A D100.
Oh, D100, sorry.
D100 chart.
Where's the other one? There you go. Oh, it's just this, isn't it? 17.
Drunken brawl. You started a large fight.
Jesus Christ.
You must spend an additional.
She was beautiful. She was an angel.
You need to spend an additional 300 silver pieces on damages and fines.
I don't have
to avoid incarceration or flee and be declared an outlaw. If you do not have enough wealth to pay the fine and do not flee, you will be incarcerated.
I'm incarcerated. I don't have that money. I've got like
Yeah,
20
you do.
gold.
You just took 500 off my body.
You
have it.
Well, okay, I'll. I feel bad spending her
equipment.
dead money.
You got three choices: pay up for the damages, try to flee, or be incarcerated.
I will use some of Sari's money to pay the fee.
Okay.
So leaves her with 200.
Yep.
Was that 200 gold or 200 gold?
Silver.
Silver.
I had 500 on me.
What is 25% of 500? Yeah, you just pissed through a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
Yes. That's all money I've seen.
Well, at least I was able to do something for you.
125, apparently.
That's your inheritance.
Here, take this blood money, you bastards. You don't understand.
Yep.
She was little, but big.
You're no longer welcome at the North Horse Inn.
I don't care, you savages. You don't understand.
You get to spend the night in the stables adjacent.
I'm hugging a horse.
And I will pick up with you lurking around early in the morning on our next session.
Somewhat the worst from where.
Yes, very
black
very
eye,
good.
cauliflower ears.
Did you succeed at any skill roll?
No.
Okay, you don't have to look for any character improvement then.
I failed everything.
Well, shit, man.
I'm trying to get that sense up, but I keep failing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I failed, sense and persuade, I think I tried. Both were failures.
Well, I'm satisfied. We had some limb lopping and character death. The Crypt Keeper is satisfied.
Never challenge a castle full of soldiers.
Never.
Yeah, well, I succeeded at bargaining, but doesn't matter now.
No, it doesn't. It does not. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, for today's issue of Savage Sword. It was certainly savage.
Tomorrow's Shadow Dark.
Yeah, we got a Shadow Dark game this evening, 6:30.
How do you do?
With Darren and Jane.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. You said there was 2.
Yep. And they changed it on me. First it was Friday, now it's Thursday.
All right. Well, I'm ready to go. When's that?
Okay. 6:30.
Sure.
So another 3.5 hours from now.
So that's our first official
5
death.
now, hour and a half. Yeah.
What'd you say, Oslov?
Our first official game death.
Yes, it is our first official game death.
Which is surprising because I could have sworn it was going to be me.
All right. Well, I'll see you in an hour and a half.
Okay.
See you guys later. Thank you much.
Yep,
Good luck.
you're
Good
very
luck with the
welcome.
job.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark.
I shall read the review.
Yes.
I will mourn for an hour and a half.
See you guys. Take care.
All right.
I forgot to get off this thing. There we go.